into camp. How you feeling?
Feel great. My body feels the best it has in a long time. I think that is a tribute to resting a little bit in spring and having a really specific strengthening treatment over summer. And I feel like that's really paying off right now, and it will continue to pay off.
You've seen this tight end room evolve quite a bit over the last few years. Where would you say it stands now compared to a couple of years ago?
I think it's just a lot more versatile. You kind of had guys with very specific skills, right when I got here, and that was great. And I feel like now we have guys that can do a little bit of everything and stay on the field. And if you want to run the ball, they can block well. If you want to pass the ball, they can run routes well. And you don't have to make all those subs to get specific people in the game and specific personnel. So it makes it a lot easier to kind of just, have a guy out there that can just go out there and stay out there.
Where have you seen Walker taking those strides?
Yeah, Walker's been awesome. He's taken a big stride this fall camp. He's just looks a lot more comfortable when he's out there running routes, and makes a lot of plays after the catch too. So it'll be really cool to see what he does this fall.
I feel like people didn't really expect a lot of great tight end play out of a spread offense early on, but you got opportunities, last year to play make. What are you thinking about your opportunities to be a playmaker again this year?
Yeah, I'm blessed to be in the position I am in. That's why I came back. I felt like, I left some unfinished business on the table, and it's something that I want to do this year. And, he puts the guys out there that he trusts the most, and I've been in this offense for a long time. So I feel like, I have a great opportunity to do what I want.
What are you appreciating the most out of Lincoln Riley's offense, having been here for some time?
I think it's just so unique to itself. It, can kind of cater to everybody, and you're doing stuff that you don't really see, and it makes the install meetings a lot of fun because you never know what he's gonna pull up, and he has a bunch of film on it too, so it's cool to see the greats that he's coached in the past. We're running the same plays as them, so yeah.
We've heard a lot about Jaden's leadership, and now he's taking more strides in that department. In terms of on the field as a quarterback, where have you seen him maybe?
I think even when Jaden came in last year, he looked really comfortable and natural on the field. So maybe a little more comfortable with the playbook and the system. I think, just no matter who you are, being a first-year quarterback, the system's going to be challenging, especially Coach Riley. So I think he's gotten a lot more comfortable, and he's able to not only worry about himself now, he's able to, worry about other stuff, worry about the O-line and the receivers. If they're messed up, he can help them now. So I think instead of just worrying about his own square feet, he can go out and cater to everybody else.
With the depth of the tight end room, how much more of a weapon does it feel like being able to use 12 personnel?
Yeah, it's awesome. Like I was saying earlier, in 12 personnel, we can still run the ball, we can pass out of it. So it's really cool to have these packages, and we're continuing to build off of them, and it's been awesome.
0 touchdowns last year for the tight ends. Is that something you've been harping on this year? Is we got
yeah,
in the end zone
I mean that's definitely tough, but at the end of the day, we're worried about wins. If that comes with us scoring a lot of touchdowns, it's awesome. If it doesn't, and we win, then it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're worried about the wins and loss column. So,
has it dawned on you this is your final go-around in college?
It has a little bit. I'm trying to really appreciate it and not take it for granted. Fall camp definitely felt a little shorter just because it was my last one. Fall camp is normally, it feels like it takes a long time, but this one went by faster than the other ones. But I'm glad to say I appreciated it, and even in the tough days, I was able to look at it and say, it's my last one with my brothers and stuff. So, it's been awesome, and I'm going to try to continue to not take it for granted.
You've seen Walter work with the offensive line a little bit at the start of practice. Where have you seen him come as a blocker, as sort of that big jump?
Yeah, I think you look at him and he kind of can add stuff on the table that no one else can. So they're just trying to harp on those things and make sure he can be as fundamentally sound as ever. And I think Coach Hansen is kind of doing a great job. He recruited Walter here, so he has that trust factor with him, and Walter's been doing awesome stuff.
What have you seen from some of these young receivers like Corey and Snoop, and how they progressed in this offense in the fall so far?
Yeah, they've been awesome. Corey was here in spring, so he kind of was doing some good stuff, and then he looks a lot more comfortable in fall camp since he was here last spring. But I think Tanook has done an awesome job. He's made some really, really good plays that you normally don't see a freshman making, and it's super cool to see him, build on that every single day. And it'll be cool to see, what his role is this year.